in prison for killing his 12-year-old brother is now being charged with killing his cellmate. MCSO detention officers say they found the victim on the floor of the cell. The suspect, Andrew Ward, has been in custody since March 12th. He's been in jail on 11 different occasions since 2006.
This is Nicole. How may I help you?
Hi, Nicole. Is there any way you can, check my brother's room or anything? Because, we feel really unsafe because we're not sure what he bought.
Okay, what do you mean what he bought?
He, is really mentally unstable. So we're afraid he bought something that could possibly harm us.
Okay, and where is he right now?
In his room. He's 28 years old.
Okay, and who's there with you?
My mom, but he won't let us in the room to see what he bought, and we're scared. We just want a police officer to come and check his room.
I mean, I can send an officer out to come talk to you guys, but I can't guarantee that they're going to go into his room and search his room.
You guys can't come in and search his room?
I don't know. I'm not an officer. I can send an officer to you, and they can talk to you, but like I said, it's going to be up to them. I mean, if they feel like they need to go in there and talk to him, then they'll talk to him, but I don't think they're going to be able to just search his room.
Then, I don't know.
I mean, has he threatened you guys or done anything?
No, he's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. He's kind of crazy. He, is seeing a psychiatrist. He came through the door and, really sketchy and went straight to his room. It looked like a box. I don't know what rifles come in. If it's like a box or something.
I'm not sure.
I just wanted an officer to come and see to check his room.
I understand what you want, but I'm letting you know. I can send an officer to you, but, I mean, I can't guarantee they're just going to go in and search his room because he's not doing anything. He hasn't committed a crime. He's not threatening you guys. He's not doing anything. He's just in his room.
So if he comes out with a rifle and kills us all, then...
I mean, if he's threatening you with a weapon or he's saying threats, then that's different. But you're telling me he's not threatening you in any way. He just went out and made a purchase, and now he's in his room. He's not harming anyone. He's not doing anything wrong being in his room.
Okay, I guess I'll have to wait till he does something. Thank you.
Disturbing details about the stabbing death of a 12-year-old boy. Austin Tapia died after being stabbed multiple times. Police say his half-brother, Andrew Ward, was found with blood on his hands, his clothing, and on a knife that he had in his pocket. According to officers, Ward told police, quote, he just felt like killing. New at 5, Frank Morales has details on this tragic story.
I wish I could have done something. I watched him walk. I didn't see the front of him. I didn't know.
Misty Johnson says she saw 27-year-old Andrew Ward walking to this Circle K last night just as he always did, but didn't see what police say was a knife in his hand and blood on his clothes, the blood of his younger half-brother.
I knew them, and I wish there was something I could have done.
Johnson says the cul-de-sac is heartbroken over the loss of 12-year-old Austin Tapia, who often played with her little brother and other neighborhood kids. Several of his classmates at Paseo Hills Elementary too grief-stricken to go to school today, others wearing red T-shirts in Tapia's memory. Nicole Dion says her daughter played football with Tapia.
It's just really shocking, and they would always tease her because she loved playing football with him, and he'd always stick up for her and everything.
It's Andrew Ward's horrifying words to police the night of Tapia's murder that's causing so much sadness. Police say when Ward dialed 911 at this Circle K to report the crime, he told a dispatcher, honestly, I just felt like killing.
I don't even understand it. It just sounds crazy.
To me, that's mental illness.
Speaking for the family, neighbor Stephanie Ritchie says Ward has been in trouble with the law before with drug abuse, but says he's been clean for a year. Court documents show Ward also had depression issues and a history of violence and threats against the family. She says it's hard for her to think of any other reason for this grisly crime.
We really need to focus on mental illness and try to help these people and see if we can prevent something like this from happening to other families.
Neighbors say they couldn't possibly understand this family's pain.
My heart goes out to that mom. I watched her. I know she was in so much pain.
Austin's family has set up a website for donations to help with the mounting funeral expenses. I'll be sure to post that link on my Twitter at Francesco P. Mo. Reporting live in Phoenix, Frank Morales, 12 News.
Frank, thanks. In court documents, Andrew Ward is labeled as mentally disturbed and also an addict. He's threatened his own family in the past and has a history of domestic violence. This is some video of Ward making his first court appearance today. His family told police he suffers from depression. And court records that we obtained reveal that Ward has a drug conviction and pleaded guilty in 2009 for resisting arrest. He was also arrested on an outstanding warrant for child support. When Ward called police, he was asking to be taken to a mental hospital instead of to jail.
Just 3 weeks after Andrew Ward was charged with the murder of his younger brother, he would commit another heinous crime. While in custody, his cellmate was found dead with obvious signs of injury, and when questioned by the officers on duty, he admitted to killing his fellow inmate and would now be facing a second murder charge. Andrew Ward underwent a psychiatric evaluation to determine whether he was fit to stand trial. It was determined he was mentally competent. He then entered a plea of not guilty to 2 counts of murder. He later changed his plea to guilty on both counts. Andrew Ward was sentenced to 2 life terms for the grisly murders of his younger brother, Austin Tapia, and his cellmate, Douglas Walker. He remains in custody in the Arizona Department of Corrections to this day.
Phoenix 911, where's your emergency?
I need you to come pick me up.
What's the address of the emergency?
I'm at Circle K, but the emergency is at 21448 North 34th Drive.
Is that a house or an apartment there?
It's a house.
What's the emergency there?
I'd rather not say.
Okay, well, if you're calling 911, it's my job to find out, so I need to know what the emergency is.
I think it's murder.
What makes you think that?
Because I stabbed someone.
Okay. And where are you at?
I'm at Circle K on 35th Avenue in Deer Valley.
And who is this that you stabbed?
Hugo Austin Tapia.
Where did you stab him at?
I think I stabbed him in the chest and in the neck and in the head.
Okay. And who is this person?
This is Hugo Tapia's son.
But how do you know him?
He lives in the house with me.
Oh, okay, so he's your roommate?
He's a family, or he's a relative.
Okay. Is he like a cousin, or?
He's basically kind of like a brother.
Okay. And what happened? Were you guys fighting, or what was going on?
Honestly, I just felt like killing.
Okay. Have you been drinking or doing any drugs or anything like that?
No, I have not.
Okay. So you guys weren't arguing or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
That was a kill for a U.S. Marshal.
Okay.
Not support that.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Andrew Ward.